So we're in Jamaica Street, it's Sunday, and I'm with my mate Ziggy, and we're both sad because my very good mate and his mate Punky Paul, Paul Larner, died on Thursday evening, and he died of a spice overdose. So Paul, so where are you living at the moment?
Jamaica Street also.
And this stuff, spice.
Yeah, this new batch of spice is very strong. It makes people go into convulsions, and then when they're unconscious, as in like they're sleeping, it makes you sick. They vomit on their own vomit, or choke on their own vomit.
And so Paul, he died Thursday night?
Yeah, and on Tuesday there was a death in the Jamaica Street hospital through the same thing, the spice. They found him with vomit down his top, and he must have been in the room for hours before they found him. But they're all smoking the same batch of spice, and this is too strong.
So, is this spice legal or illegal?
No,
how do people get hold of it?
It's legal. It's made from the stuff that you find under your kitchen sink. So people make big batches of it. And a lot of it comes from the internet, off the internet.
And when you take it, do you know what you're getting?
No, that's the problem. It could be diesel in it, all sorts of stuff.
So the people that die, very often it's because they have no idea what they're...
No idea what they're smoking, no idea whatsoever. And the government is talking about skunk and making cannabis, normal cannabis, illegal, where they should, at this time now, because of the spice epidemic in the country, not just there, there's every inner city in the town, in the country, they should legalise cannabis, and hopefully then people will go back to smoking cannabis rather than spice. Because when something's illegal, you're gonna do it, you know. I mean, at the minute you can go in a shop and buy drink, but not everybody on the street is drinking, you know. Whereas when something's illegal, like spice, then people want to do it. But what I can't understand is what are they getting out of a £10 bag of spice as to a £10 bag of cannabis? Apart from cannabis never killed anybody by smoking it.
So, if it was legalised and you knew what you were getting, that would be a much safer scenario.
Not the spice. The spice is just... whereas cannabis is grown and cultivated through a seed, spice is made with the things that you find in a normal household under the sink, you know.
But I suppose the thing would be that if there was stuff that you knew what effects it was going to be, then there would be less incentive to take stuff that you don't know what it's going to be.
It's strange because going back last year, there was a shop up by the Arches called Red Eye. We're going back to the time when it was legal, you could go into the shops and buy it. People was buying it, and it was a much weaker strain, whereas nobody was dying of it. And now they banned it and made it illegal, and now it's being made in households and are getting it off the net, and it's too strong and it's killing people. So that should just say to the government alone, look, when you was allowed to go into a shop and buy spice, or you didn't like it because you didn't know what was in it, but at least when it was being sold on over the counter legally, there was no side effects from it, such as death. But now they've banned it. People are going and getting it elsewhere, and it's being made in big quantities and sold buckshy, £10 bag of spice. We could kill 5 people.
So this week, how many people, to your knowledge, have died of spice?
2.
Right.
One on Tuesday, one on Thursday.
Yeah, and I saw one of them die on Thursday in the bear pit with a heart attack.
Yeah, that's what I mean, it's giving you heart attacks.
It's particularly poignant that this has happened because we're now stood outside the PRSC wall, and there is a huge mural that says "Save Lives Now, Legalise All Drugs." Save lives now, legalise drugs.
Yeah.
Can Bristol be next? And this wall has been put up by Transform Group, and on the wall is all these people who have lost their loved ones, and we can partners, uncle, this person, my mother, my son, my friend, and then who's next? Who's next? And we're living it full time down here.
Yeah. And the bear pit, people all day long, they buy the spice and they sit down at the bear pit and smoke it, and they sleep down here as well. And like, to me, if I was walking along the street now and I had a bag of cannabis in my pocket, I wouldn't mind if the police stopped me and confiscated it. But if it was walking along the street and you had spice in your pocket, and the police knows full well who they are that's smoking the spice. You know, you only got to look in the park and down the bear pit and you can see them. And they know they're not Class A takers, drug takers, and it's not cannabis, normal cannabis they're smoking. You know, it just gets to the stage where you think, my next door neighbour, it could be him.
There he is, right, Zeke.
Hello. But like, you know, if the government sat down and thought, right, how are we going to deal with this spice epidemic? Because it is throughout the country, you know, not just in certain cities, throughout the country. And in prison, people go in there, they've never smoked spice before in their life, and they get given a spice cigarette, and when they comes out, they're ones that joins the gang, the spice gang, and just waiting for the next spice attack. You know?
All right, man.
How are we going to deal with it?
So what do you reckon?
I reckon the government should have a top class meeting where they say, right, we're going to legalise cannabis. So now you can walk around openly like in Amsterdam, and hopefully it'll draw people away from the spice.
Yeah.
Because how many people has got to die?
Have you noticed on this mural? So Paul died, and so the mural says, "Save lives now, legalise drugs." And one of Paul's friends wrote up here, "Cannabis, not poison," because it's the very fact of it being illegal that is causing these deaths. Thanks, Paul.
No problem.
All right.
See you later, yeah?
Brilliant, man.